Epeja edwumadie nyina ehye otufo Nyankopɔn sa. Enuanom pii metwa so obaka ye ho ewa adesua mu. Yesre se bebi biara wonam ne wo free eba. Nyankopɔn bɛka wo ho na bɔbɔ ho ban wo ba bɛka ye ho asomdue mu. Etu ye nsɛm pakani enwumre hya wo nsa. Se obaka no ho ewa nsisi a waye nyina mu. Na wetimi ede nkyerɛkyerɛ ɛwɔ hɔ ɛnɛ nso ede amaye. Ade nyina mu ɛna yɛsrɛ ɔsɛ enwumre yi woni mfi ase na woni wie no asomdue mu. Ebisa we Awurade Yesu Kristo din mu. Amen.
Chama yentinasi. Echen.
Aye ne na ase enka obade din da. Manti obi ani o. Yada Onyankopɔn asese ode enefie nso akyeye. Nanu ukwada no ehie mu ebehwe ahosisi a ewo se yenya ansa na yaka I do. Na eka se yeba betoa so Nyankopɔn pa ene. Nyankopɔn aka ye ho ama yetimi aba ejiri se nuanom no ebeba. Na ansa na yebetoa so no we'll do a little bit of recap. Enkai kai ho de okai bia nano ukwada no obetimi aka kire na ya hwe se adesua na yeba besua no egusu ewo ye triba nti de okai bia no obetimi apagya onsa na waka se obi apagya ne nsa me amebodi nti de okai bia kabi okay enu ya money
Yeah, me kind say before you say I do no. Nipa na opese woni ni tusa na mon. Woni ni discuss o future. Enti to say bia we educational goals. And I say nyoma bi esi we ni so say nipa no e willing say obeboa wo ama wetimi achieve sa nyoma na.
That's about enkofo bebre say ukọ asamado at the place of cemetery na say here there are a lot of unfulfilled dreams if you say as they were pursuing you maybe all money so na bro mo ware na dey nitiko. Okay, so the union money can very true o dream and ade a o pese o passion ade a pese o ye say nipa all ba wa bra bo mo so na mo beto aso no ade na ogusu ye anase wo passion wo no oba be kenya anase obedum saade. Okay, that's why be BT as said o si hwe mani me de opesa okasa ya fa microphone no ma BT ana enti oba ba ko so de na ye ntoa ene de no so.
Okay, Picha Pasha, we can say which are some ways of evaluating the potential success of marriage, no? And he spoke about adaptability and flexibility, and empathy and communication skills, and a lot more.
We didn't about okay. Why are they? Okay. Enti yasha say and yaka say the preparation is very, very necessary in order to ignore a lot of failures. Enti yade obia o si a dan so mfatu ho. And you see the me person yet and say you need to speed up your preparation and knowledge for marriage, but don't rush in marriage. Nisa de make an what you say. Nimdie wo say o pre enya ewo awari mu anase o boa wo ho say uberu awari mu. You need to speed that up than to rush in marriage. And so see them and so that say obi equal speed and obi rush it. So see them. Though you can use them synonymous, but and so see them. But I say you must have a lot of knowledge or preparation for the marriage. But you don't rush. Say, Ushia will be na upesa or nipa no. But I no pa no. Be who say marriage is a covenant or is you being put under an oath. Sa opesa warrior a institution on its own. I say opesa uko school bi. Na school no. Yes say adia e was a way e be keep you in the institution any. Enti wangu so sorry, anye sa adia no a na o temper e wo institution no rules and regulation na yetimi den eyi wadi and I say epamo efree sa institution mo. Enti saa na aware enso tie. Enti ansa na obeka say an magia to meye no, then you have knowledge of sa enioma keep you into the institution no. Enti said aha enti yehya be see enioma e won say oni nipa na discuss it. Said the di kan money kind hopes and a family background. Also need di nkomo. Sebi ebi kura yare bi wo abusua ni mu you should anticipate say ebetimi aba either of the spouse ne so eba amawura aware. Okay, na educational level and I say dipa no baby o school drew here any say opesa woto aso a okay life experiences baby abrabo de nako any nyuma bi a waye all these things gives you an exposure to the kind of person or worry no adwuma opesa o yede ofa eto ne ho so na adwuma oye the ethics and nioma ope and nioma ompe ehia pa because these ethics and values when the first stage or getting to the second and the third stage in marriage you will see all those values emanate bo se sa nioma na nipa no pe no general ebi wo kwa ye aduane ebi wo a said osi hyehyɛ ne nioma efa nioma bebree so you need to learn all those ethics and values then the love and the commitment. Said the who said you have to learn to love in marriage and commit yourself into something. Sexuality and so number of children and I said the number of family open said umeki. Yeah, to also every baby every last Wednesday, So the next point is about the spiritual practices. You can spiritual practices are. And near my bay na nipa no ebo ho modern ho obi wo ho ebia oyɛ mpaebɔfoɔ okay and ɔpa ɔbɛbɔ mpaeɛ wi ɔbɛbɔ mpaeɛ adwuma ɔbɛbɔ mpaeɛ ahomaakye ko obɛnya ne ho sɛ yɛ mmɔ mpaeɛ are you ready to commit yourself into that ne nyinaa nso yɛsua are you woyɛ obi a wopɛ the assembling of the saints okay sɛ wo ne agyidifoɔ bɛhyia ebia ɔmo yɛ program bi ɔmo yɛ lectureship ɔmo yɛ camp ne nyinaa are you into it do you fast often ne nyinaa ɛwɔ sɛ wo ne nipa ne di ho nkɔmmɔ especially and then the Rebecca wants to say, oh, are it be an unbeliever? These things are very, very important. If he say oh no, and you're more GDA no different from most of the OGDA. If you are 100, see how much no, I done on so I feel no better pamu me for wakoji anointing oil on also buttons feel it will bring a whole lot of confusion. And po said the movie raising kora ni GDA or say obi akola ne ba come de no obi akoma na aduane you see a whole lot of things nipa no enioma obi live spiritually and in faith you should talk about it edi ana manije ladies ebia bema oni Kristo asafu ni mo no na opese oware oba ne make sure say obema na tin yoma bebre ase for so long a time enye ebre na bema ne propose and abane say oh anyhow are me had beba ma sorry that is not it but who say nipa no oba ne consistent say obema bema na say the doctrines of the church na say ansan ebi aware bi beba echi aba okay enti no say eboa e ma nipa no enye wo nti na oba church ni na emum no wabete ase say Kristo e wasafo ba ko pe etwa sɛ ɔde ne ho ɛhyɛ asafo no entotoye ɛne ne bibia yɛ ɔma bebre ɔma yɛ adeɛ I remember this one lady called Tech Campus me ba first year no final year but later on no ni kunu ɔware no nyɛ church member and said na minim so yɛ very devoted nti no and currently say yɛ catch us ni kunu no koraa no ɔba church ni mu nkyɛ koraa unji ndi because was strengthened by mana to the ebikwa momukunu kwa be preachers. Okay, so you must discuss all these things concerning spiritual practices. Then past relationships. Ebi ignore the obi wo ebi oni obi sign na nka oni obi kwa awari ena enyoma ba ku mienu bi enti anko wie ewa awari. It is not bad to discuss it. If you say one discuss it, then after marriage, when the either partner is close friendship be only either the opposite sex bring it down trust issues a lot. Okay, it's you cannot go deep. Wow, so you can either just brush over them or you can still go deep. Eboama nipa no is part of your past experiences. Eboama nipa no enso ehunu said the hoye den usi den etie. Then the last one is finances or money sikasem. Currently, me ohana mami bi friend. Mami ni minim no ene ne ma. Na ne baba bi ware. Ena mami ni si ohiamwa e de ama ne ba ne ni kunu aware. And I was surprised, ade. Na enkomo mu no nyina no. But where they are, ne baba ne bema ne ye no. Enya where they get wow. Unse sikafo de pa. Enti ibusem wana ne tofa bom nyina ne say loan ena bema no ko gi na dwuma mu. Na ode be ware oba no. Eti yatena ma ye say ni sika aka no. Bosome onyes kampo no de ahwe oba no omasa wo. Eti aye den maame no sa beto so on say e ma de omo we ya no maame asa aba. Ti maame de odwen so say we de medem me be no ma ben kwan na eja ma hwe me na me ko. Say ono nso di the problem be ka omo finances ne ho. Eti first month de yi ma baba nya ko homa ma na se ba ne ire de be na ekosu onso ebia ya bibi na abebo afa de 2 months 3 months when also there be ade na yaka gise bibusem ena omukoyi we nyina ede chill. So discussing finances is very 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 important before you enter marriage. Iti be ma no ejuma be no mostly no so oba na nya ejuma na mu wura wa we mu ya na enye din bebre dan be ma. Okay, iti be ma no una wo se owo bibi e di sika ba wonsem anase ebeba awawe ni. Though oba na ba beboa and there are a lot of women now they want to be dependent when it comes to finances, and that is very good. Ebuama was a tenobo say oba no ofie be man na bekwa kobra na ode abre oba no. Okay, now oba no so etimi hwe nkwara. It is very good in some side, but etoda bi na nkwara na be dos one na be burden ama be no, and the man will expect you to also work. It's my baby asem ko say sebi bema ne oba nso so ye demu ane se oba wa wo de e na sebi otimi ma akola no fu de aka nyina o tire ana oni ti oba so oti o hwene oba so iti de bema betima ye no se man mo se de bema timi oba so timi ye kwa ama de bros and say bema ne engineer oba no so ye engineer then you team up when it comes to finances. It is kasem ehu hia, and how you have multiple streams of income. Nina, you discuss all these issues. And what I've learned in say, our anymore, Bemano, Obano, Ebusiafo, and answer Obane Mamino. Sikebia, Sempo, Obano Kran, it was Sikebi no person or the man and my man, Manefama or Bema Nafamo. So, Obano so and answer here, I will be Sebemani, the Sikebi person, or Mamani or Papa, or Obano Fama or Mamani or Papa. It works. And Momu say, Ubia doing a busia, and your one side. Was most of the times, you know. Yeah, na a man no say, Bemano, Ebusia here, and your baby na kwa. They don't like it most of the time, you know. A man baby in penisa, but they on Ebusia nanka Bemano de kwa dia, they are okay. Okay, it's a balance, sir. A bois, Emma, Ubia, etimi eshe ne yonko. So when it comes to finances or money, baby, maybe experiences. So you need to seek advice. The air now said that yeah, share this kind. And then your money in the preparation, you get to know. And I said, you have to know everything before you because our it differ from OBR there. You don't look at obedience say need you say it here the say no. But your idea be I was say in a generic form no which may prepare for that thing. I was say who seek a lot of advice. Okay, say what's a marriage counseling program be a go listen some. Okay, a lot of information. What tifia, no mama no papa na tifi. Unim ni omo ka fa ware o. What say papa ka say me de me ba de me ma ne ware be ma bi say o. Me kai emra this musician abodam ware na one elder bi na me need komo. Na say na enkomo one be no say eh na obey ya ne papa de na ma abodam die. Ne e mentimi fa me ba ma obi a wabodam. You get a point. 80 wo oba no utie ni oma wo papa e ka ene de oma me ka. It tells you the kind of guy also in the Bible. And you see, one thing they say, so parent Bible no and yen shakete say wa for empene ikuna na oya obewa ene so ansa na ya aware. But notwithstanding no, say parents ne blessing en ka aware no ebra wo komu a and so ukwa kopemu a ya na edin say wo besa wa chi aye asan ba beti obofutu. So menka say mo munti bibia say fa the other partner no name mo no try your best and your man would so you can convince them or no. Try your best to do that before you enter into the marriage. And now for 4 foot 2 hours, whatever my obi wa worry when your experiences be and I all catch you for bigu utrim. You will foot to be you just brush them off. But the Udidi who said, "Hey, no crap, Mikai," because Sarah man be wa a crowd here, you more cocoa board. Inti me share na remember na me kwaji ade fi no so me enko ne enkofi. Ti kofi me hu ne wife or a very big man. But me hu ne wife no me hwe na nti me hwe ne me study ne ma kakra bi ofi o. Ti wo ko jame na me ga say wife o ya ade o. E ho na o sha say o tu me fo. Me nka ne nyina bi nche o. But enoma want to be wo a o kan e ma mu say e no kwe a say obi ruwa aware mu a e wo say ohwe. Okay. Also on the wife or no the fee na enye into or the shena adwum say the so will be an and ka say the other man change na afa it will ka say oba onye very demanding or no the no oba like or very hard working obetimi afa no no egu mi no that is or no advice me say better sir because and the friends baby are omo worry high class women near the other or more a lot of challenges our union. So we will discuss a lot of things. Even your this radio a problem here until any idea or discussing. Mimi idea men pay won say idea as a good our real fee. Okay, a man for perception if our honey bad. But notwithstanding no, ya na foot will be woo. Well, the was say I'm maybe no. And she said, Bema no cry me here in 1 day. So or then what am a bear man now. It's a foot woman's and your mom no should be a lesson to you. Say we are Christians who are sharing as many behind day. But notwithstanding, no, you have to still seek advice from people. Grandparents, oh no, me come moi. Men are not the man me need to come up. They told me na wakofa we yaware me call obebusa obi and I said once all try so busa say hey na we obeka obi aware se match okay no I catch you say nti hwe we ya menye we say you we no aka bibia ya say ma yere ya you say o na mate okay nti sabi ya say once oni obi di commerce e ko hu abere wa aba na emerwafo so tufu a nyansa wo papa menka say kokorafo so eni na kokorafo so ni nyansa but the main person be chair say old women no they know what goes into marriage a lot and they hold on to marriage a lot. Okay, 80 yape afutu abusua okay obi a wawura aware mu ache a osu ehunu bebre you can listen a lot of insightful message from them as a backup for also because aware bebre eba as a backup for any and mekai na hello for a program be I know me before when you say friend no enye ntokwa the person program na pa because na omo the CSC issues Me tie said the bear usunya issue here, how you try to resolve it. Now, most of them they are not our recipe. Now, akwabi the na you only problem cause of the man no say oba akọbẹ sọ ọbẹ ware no ọba na tibi bi ase na ọmụ kọ counseling no Richard na sọfọ ne say hwẹ na ọba na nya aware bẹẹma no ti ahyẹ ne part ọdẹ sọfọ na ọba court okay preacher nya wasa de sẹ ọbẹ catch obi sẹ ugo obi hyehyɛ aware sɛ dɛbi mema aware ne ma so it is not your duty but then obi a ɔyɛ o spiritual adwuma ho no onim aware a ɛyɛ danger ɛma wo okay enti suggestions and I'll be making a chair and comfort. I had to say we call counseling. Counselor, no, you don't have the right. Say, oh my, be maso. No, you don't have that right. But you tell them the red flags, and you're more monkey catcher. I had to say, yeah, baba or sickling. Wakohe we SS, we saw SS. Almost now we two almost for say more. Almost all your day. Of course, no basic form. Almost on wedding. You don't have anything to say. Almost aware of the dangers that are ahead of them. But you can't stop them. Or more decisions. So, but you seek advice from them. Okay. Meaning preachers baby means I didn't mean you. Or mutimichi obi. Obi say. Now no I link you up now. Ebi ye man ye but me personally no I there be the Bible when him says on there be a problem about the CAC. Okay, but then you just give them a man baby a wow through the experiences, you get to know. So marriage is about becoming a team. So I'm a kind from where they say team no yeshe se Ghana ni Nigeria but bobo ni yeshe Ghana. Player back up any yeshe. Maybe yeshe Ghana. Okura won team no okura no. Yeshe say yeshe Ghana. That is how marriage is. Okay, so it's a team. Enti se anko ya ejina mum nyina so. Say though there is a captain in the team. Much blame or a coach in the team, much blame is placed on him. Because our the bonus of boy Bema because in Genesis 2, no, when I open say Bema be free nature and then now, no, then have a farm no mabe on about. It's Bema initiate marriage. It's a problem because what? It is the man. It is the man. So Obana Adebia Obane Yebia, the man is given the responsibility to still manage and make the marriage a successful one. So you are going to spend the rest of your life learning about each other. And every now and then things will blow up. Ebra said me say ura wari anymore. Ube suyani oma, you will not finish learning in marriage. Entina obi ura wari ma your mouth certificate na dada. Because untimi nwie de ewa wari mu nya untimi suya nwie ansa na your mouth certificate no. So you continue to learn new things about your spouse each and every now and then. But the beauty of marriage is that if you pick the right person and you both love each other, you always figure out a way to get through it. In case challenges in our challenges. But say, prepare and I will share the right person and I will the right person. When there are issues, you manage them yourself. Wow, painful will be say, wow, no me share good. And that's me who say, okay. So say unya all the facts well when you get into marriage, it works well for you. Len Robin say a happy and successful marriage depends on two good forgivers. Our remono, so they are show what you say. Uye me say I'm used to say our reno next a sin ni tiase no begu. It is a unia koma say dipano and yes say obo baka say be say na need da ho. Na need da ho. It's mane hu say na need da ho. Okay, not fache. Most often no you try say you keep nneoma bebre nti won say sawafo bebre nya issues e ho na obi akai nneoma bia na ye na say nukuru na ye. Okay, but say saade no ewo mu ewa aware ni mu a you are always given opportunity to end the marriage because there be no ade bi SCBA nya bia all record o de ade no egum o piling it up. So say oh person ade no be ye marry then you explode. Very dangerous. So at the end how get a nice way to talk to the spouse, your spouse. Bema na no ba no. Talk to. Say a chill so baby you see a counselor. But most at times na make say our area e kunu na solve issues, you know. It goes longer than issue no pay free or external person. So it is always better to solve issues yourself by forgiving. So anyoma ayehwe no mema bebre kwa ware a God mema your eye problem. Your eye problem ne say ya na anyoma yehu physique no pay attention more than character. Okay? But Bible ne boy kokko bebre say there is this spirit ade a odi hunu obi enye ne physique said you see kasa said you see nonsense no, but said the nipa attitude esitian and a show ni pursue the spirit in that person the pursue oh yeah 1 Peter 3 chair and first Timothy ebe hu ye say ade a ehu oba mu a very good character no a quiet and gentle spirit because everyone is the fruit of the spirit you know or saying tache okay the gentleness no say just a strength under control be a otimi control adeɛ bi in a right way said they see first so yeah adeɛ bi no nipa no ɛhyɛ ne ho so yes adeɛ no okay so a cut across time management emotional intelligence and your bebree and a gentleness no a comprising of enti enye sabi oba na ho ofe there be ameka say no the periphery a byproduct okay so oba no very beautiful countenance but enye no na wo say a pulley say kwari nipa no eti proverbs say charm is deceptive ahofe nada for the swimming ball taka was on the ojidi so be ahofe na no kwenso then o ka so we ho ofe chen well okay ampa pa bi ye kokko bi obi a nti beauty lies in the eyes of the beholder say no nyango bon so I said be ya wo ye nyina ye nya ade ba ko efe ade na o he ga besa eti obi hu sa ade we efe and ope we su hu se tutu na efe and ope so God has made beauty to lie in nipa na ohunu ade say ye beauty so me sure say one way to define beauty but the nyango besa o che ne say nipa no a very good character. That is how the Bible defines beauty and then ya hofe enye nipa no countenance no say ya hofe enti no pa na ye hwe wo ema and emema so nye say bi a nipa no wo sika nko a da bi ye ka last Wednesday ni say nipa no wo empathy okay or what tema ema nipa da bi a unya bema odo onyankopon say odo wo ba na bema ne be respect onyankopon mra efa ema ho but unya bema odo wo chen onyankopon dia ebebedu a obebo oba abuse you because onsuo onyankopon so you must you must seek for a God-fearing man bema osuo onyankopon na ohwe se obedidi onyankopon aka so sa bema ne betimi ayede betimi adowie. That is what I was talking about. Enti enye sa opeso hunu se de obi sitie pa it is this black side enti green side no nipa no the body say they see function on there for front term all those things in the physique okay nipa no body shape ni nyina the physical thing and the soul no enioma ope okay enioma nipa no ogidi na ope okay say they see hu ne hofa all those things are part of the soul nipa no soul his will his choices but nipa no say they see tia pa the true meaning and purpose and ama hu no say the nipa no sitie okay enti ya na ending say obetimi ehunu a penetrate through this line I do her but it requires prayer I also there be a obo empire so say the be I believe by God's providential act you will definitely meet obi a baby a ushia ne partner obi de yes obi de sorry obi de for say obi de obi kwa de metena no say the car na bo obi or the car bo lady no na or actually in the hospital tina was say ono anu aduane and the brain na aduane no animu a no really no to na ware so on the car bo na afa na ware no preko okay obi a ne de okay but point was say o hye ne so kese ne say you must be able to know the true caliber of the person. And at times ubehuno. But these actions now all or try to let you know the kind of person where then or worry no. So there are a lot of big questions that you must ask yourself. Say nipa me ba be worry. Does this person make you a better person? Would you say nipa no? Obetima bo say the wow city no. Nipa no betimi advance. I'm wa be better than you are, and I'll be worse. Ebi am say oh anger problem. Ti nipa ya me kwa kwore no obeboa me ama me anger issue no. E be resolve one anger no kwa be cause. You must ask yourself all these questions. Would you rather be with this person than any other person in the world? He said, nipa say we are say almost 10 billion, right? He said, but where you nipa ba say, ono na one ne betina till the rest of your life. So I was say ubusa won say, me ne ne tina no will I be okay? Say me ne nipa we etina. Ona de bi abehwe nanim sa o. Oda ya obi wo say oda na otina ne owu na ire anani kura ni ma na ne ma hye no. Eti nipa say no, we am be ubenya hypertension. Ubenya hypertension because nipa ane ne ba betina de bia with the rest of your life na uhu na ya ma hye de a. And there's only kaka that you. Could you spend the rest of your life with this person? It's similar to the second point. Could you spend the rest of your life without this person? Let me lady be in common and all blames baby not all blame and call for our influence and a man worry you. Okay. Ain't he? Two or no. Na anka obi na ode nani si ne so say ko ware na ene ko tu ono na ebeboa but times on o ware kra sa de ni timi besi wutrim say kam ni san kam ware adwo amansa na me ware bra kwaku ko na ebeboa one ne ntina da enti bengese. Okay, so that thought in the bar, just ignore it because your partner is the best partner who choose you. No, those thoughts no should be away. But then they also caution idea ma want to say sani panwa nyana ebeya we ya pa na. Okay, so all these questions must be asked before you enter into it. So one of the key things are na me dwen on busa say you are on say conform your marriage myth say nipa obe ware no yakopon abona to where you. Okay, 80 by who go kru be me ube shia sa nipa da. But there are any other way chair say no yakopon yen sa a free will or the amawa so one kasa select partner ni wi na. That is when God will come a witness and bind you together. It's a day about who say, and you upon a yen is a search engine. Mr. A, worry Mr. B, ne say. And remind me, ever say, even some blood, who mojani will be moja ain't me shia. Say, shia and Kalamodi on Baban. Okay, so it is very, very important. It is only our part in this world that, and yeah, we are here before. As a name, because you cry, your blood group, any your genotype, your name. But it's very, very important because one of the preparations I was say umeki ansana nipano wetimene no afada for say ebi a obetimi aye o marriage partner. Enti se opemu enchemu bebre a uhu ebe na obema enchemu bebre. Okay, enti your AA and your AS and my possible combinations no ha and our remark we na make no here remark church as a counselor and as a preacher no or my the dangers ahead minimum obi a or worry obi or mukoye HIV test now bear money positive but obane agree say on any better. Okay, or any of my doctors ne be ya aboa minim de either say unya na obenya ba ne nko an e be koso I don't know. So said they making all these things, you know, you have to do it. But when you know the danger and you enter into it, it is better than say, there was this back in my local congregation. Now, LW on any area and 5 or 2 free because of these things. Okay, now 2 normal free mono. Now one guy back home, no, very, very brilliant, but mistake ne mama ne papa bi say what amre na nimdie ne nya maya you can't blame them a lot but oyare sa da bia oyare buhu na ni aye dibielo. Okay, very, very sad say wo dey sa pain no beto ma so because of who interest bi a ope oba bi ana be ma bi ti what the how beton kolaso. And always we must project into the future. Say, Bema, will I marry a husband that will be a good father to my children? Or am I marrying a woman, a wife that will be a very good mother to my children? Nini also oshe. And yes, wo akona wo open no. Now the how abeto and kolaso. There are a lot of enkola baby and nam papa ne mama mistake bi omo ya affecting nkola no. Okay, last time na me guy bi di nkomo. I say me papa ne mama awari pa na mama andi you and not all stories be chairman. Okay, but well, ultimately can be ebi so a na other way be wait man na successful, but you can cause harm to your children if you don't take your time to do all these checklists. Yeah, Samra, fa we know, can na yeah, adwin one one as a question is bad. Now be what set Christo ni or worry obi a onye Christo ni. You see, throughout the entire scriptures, you know, when you take God's people, when you go call for, there be a Yankopon, Adia Baku and Mo Yankopon, ye jealous God, they say, Adia be a precious to na bon samuri and answer Adia no, area. It is James 4:4 say, friendship with the world is an enmity to God. So we fair we are say down for. O man Yankopon be a jealous God. Okay. Enti Israel for no. Ebra we Yankopon do mko Canaan. Yankopon mro de mo mo say, o manyame no, hwe na man so mo. Omoma ene omoye, hwe na man ko ware. Okay. But ebi ya so de nko ware. And there are a lot of consequences are by. In the New Testament, you know, me introduce point to be. Me say sanity. But in 1 Corinthians 7, no, Paul Edeberry, you know, or chair Okunafo, and no, the Obayan and Marases Ukunani, it will not person Nikuna and you will not person or worry be ma. It should only be in the Lord. And ye eradimu. Say Bible so eradimu Christo as a funimu. And the last time I na panel discussion, I think say you could to this issue say obi abeyo Christo ni. But ni kunu anane yi wo wiase na o say ni Kristo ye na o ye nti o jana onye den and na yedi ya no say that person is not under bondage. Now yemfa if all things be equal yemfa ne say samre na omba be ye Kristo fo wie ne na nka mo opportunity say omo ware a wo yiri say problem na e koso na den ti na omo busa for say ye wo yiri bi a na kuru bi onye gidi ni na o so oja yen a ana na sa question ne kwa ba because enioma the other partner no we are saying and yet the same as the wabe Christo ni if all things be equal and ka munya ware and as our problems na air koso and will be watching no person or warrior, do you think that person will go out and marry an unbeliever? Okay, today we are making say be abua fish so person or warrior obetima kwa ware anoma or warrior anoma efa no better ombeda buomu ana say ombe shensu. So said there, and Bible can say a bonnet outright. But then you struggle a lot. Oh, dear to me say a brewum baobey, the woman, I don't know. Okay, because said there, if we are sinina, then ACT any deal when I go ponso, it is very dangerous and very risky. Say, Ubetimama, we are sinino, I'm having our open abo. And yes, sir, beer. Or be how nko a na emu no said they hear our yemra city no obetimi wako to condition bi mu a obebre ewo our nim. Okay, obebre ewo our nim. There is this lady bi a na opeso bobos ni ani di nkomo na this lady no we are say okay and abema bi worry dey no hwade kama and abema na ja no ba abema ne nware foforo ti ani di nkomo no mu na say oh ye bekwa kobo asu but ubeji atumu se uba asu wie ye na no bema bi ba se opese obeware wa se ukuru na waja wo ne nware foforo a untimi nware o se eh emra we de mintimi nti ene me ha mo kura me bo asu you get it enye se yesi na subo no kwa ba ye mana ya aware say this is yesu mra ujitum we okay o se da bi onye okay because o twen bema sisi bema foforo ba sisi ye a obeware no but Onyankopon entity omumu because be man nko ware foforo. So if you don't take care there are a lot of struggle when it comes to marrying an unbeliever. Because see, if you are not dating someone who isn't committed to Christ, you aren't committed to Christ yourself. Enti obi anani abre pese okọ heaven no na aware enso betimi do wakọ bonsam jam. You have to be very cautious as a Christian when it comes to a decision in your life about marriage, because one here intimate so am own day and heaven. So there is no straight answer to it. Say ORGDini and answer ORGDini, but challenge then say what far to who say you couldn't be good also now. So as we are summarizing up or concluding, my personal advice they say so obia asempana na kristo so mo de mo nye interest no ye bo kokko say aware ni mo no, it will be a tough one. It will be a very hard life for you. While dating, keep your emotions in check. Keep your head in front of your heart. There be ma in summer when Yakupon can wa dream na fast. Dan said me feel it. Amen. Huna men yane dia me will be no. You see, and then the cover broken heart be no. Because wama emotions net dinanim rather than the air can no friend or daunting time. And on a chill when ya cash ye chewa until ha. But ukwa anymore no ultimate and what tears hey timini hanamo because you did not heed to a lot of and someone and our red flags are not yet catch you, but rather who follow or heart they were come ahead the epic. Find out whether the non-Christian you are dating shows a strong desire to please God and follow his will. If so, then teach them the God. So the maker say even nipano wouldn't saw your potential husband and our wife, not only church anymore. Make it your interest to share the gospel with that person. And then the more say a sincere person and answer on ya. So if you are dating a Christian, find out if this Christian truly loves God and puts him first in their life. So they can yes, obi so church name went, obi so then you accept. No. But obi did say Nyankopon sin and so first. Me say pebema although Nyankopon chen wo ba. That is the irony. Say although chen so although Nyankopon dia wo. But so do Nyankopon chen wa. Say the Nyankopon ka bia fa wo say onye obey. That is the ironical part of it. Okay. The last point is that if those you are dating do not want to serve God, you are better off on your own, in my opinion, strongly to Christ. Ain't it? The kind throughout the preparation, a good relationship is when two people accept each other's past, support each other's present, and love each other enough to encourage each other's future. Ain't your journey together, you didn't come out about the past. You are encouraging each other or supporting each other for the present, and you are hoping, say, and you're and then that makes marriage binding. So yeah, the basic so our phone also a lot of experiences be almost so any and your mama could be a na aboa asuja for na so was be sebi so a opese obi sa kwan eda ho eja do wako.
And I'm from and a tea and tamu baby. You couldn't hear in any ekuno and a yere. Na balcon a private car, don't a yere a cook room one. O could be side ha, no be a front to none a year na aquatrium. Na bearman atum. Omu cook room near bar, bearman be or ban part, and sana or banner sinua catum. Say other part so or banner share say whom no no papa. Na ono ne problem ofie no say okunu no taa no kunto kwasa ono kaka kire bra ba ko na ota bie front man yere no say mesre wa betumi kunu fo wobom dodo no see you wa hwa bra no ema ene da ko so okofie na kwa hwe okoya ba ma no ono aka kyenso metu ne kunu fo no enya asam ketewa wo buma ne yere e wo fie opopo no say bra na wa wo sabi wo yiri kura furu kaya wo bie no na wo se hwe meka no problem wom eti ma me bia oba no hunu bie ana wo furu so amia na msa atom ye furu adwuma ba amia na msa bie anya no odo no na wo hwe entokwa wo fie ana nyasam keto anti mesre se adibo ho no a si ehwe ni ye se amfani nkohwe obi sɛ asomasi ne na asomasi awadeɛ deɛ akɔ no wɔ anisuo abɔntene nso bia na problem kakra wɔ fie yɛtumi hwɛ bi saa esua adeɛ nanso no ɛma hwee ayɔre sɛ dodoɔ no a nkɔdi wo tiri mu dɛm anyɛ saa ɛbɛyɛ bra no obiebie ne yere front no ɛdeɛ no bi meda ase
ɛso yɛda ase paa one thing a ɛha adwene paa yɛ sɛ wo discuss especially ɛma pɛ saa deɛ no discuss nneɛma a ɛwɔ awareɛ no kyerɛ ne yɔnko ɔfrɛ no nam Akosa na obi ani wo nkyɛn nkɔmmɔ bi a bɛsɛ yɛdi o na nneɛma wakeka nneɛma wɔ sɛ yɛsɛ na compare ɛha ɛde awareɛ sɛ yɛ bebree yɛ dɛ ɛba brother Henry.
Okay, then you 2 questions. Last week we share about say obekasa for sexuality. My trends are
me share that man can say because I think say we personal studies are eboa than say in public. Okay, inti me encourage say yeah ankasa ye be that personal study.
go ka bibi say yentan kan wansem.
Yeah.
Na medwen say what the obeka.
Okay. I say enkofo bebre wo this view say when it comes to sexuality it is natural. You learn it natural. Okay. But then said the onyankopon say design sex for oba and they said the bear so sex no a different. Eti e was a bear man esua said the sexuality no esitie fa oba and oba so also no susua said the efa bear man. Okay. Eti I just wanted to brush on it say that is how we should prepare and get much studies on that. And then you have to still study more about it.
My last comment on that. Since I'm question, Miss Dewson and Miss are correct.
Okay, there are a lot of very good books. We are making mama books, baby.
All right.
Usia. You don't have to experiment it before you enter. Until I say there are natural ones in the marriage you will learn. But a general audience who are found, you must get that knowledge. Also, you can't be preaching in and say, who be but who said the audience is here? Say, say, Akosa. But said the sequel, and I jadu makuche say, it will be was adding say the sequel, will be only the intensity. Okay, any speed a woman is on your money you learn it naturally. But you are just having a prelude about said the ADN ACT. You get it?
My second question, last week, who make Wednesday, who make a comment say, Yemba no bebre na person be worry preachers. Intino na me pesa mi bisa efutua wo de bema mbema e wasaf no mu a mo pese mo ye preachers o betuma ma aware no aye good na mba no so omo kwando se omo be ware preachers nke afida sise no na mba na rushing bema na wasaf ni.
Okay, well, a very diverse opinion. I don't say me can't deal with parents. Don't say parents be no matter or you Christian, obi and found any faith, but or I deal be one say this tribe, this work, me mama back and why obia or tribe and all here jumawi. I deal be you can't take it away. So I be a Christian. They change na as on you on one personal idea. I say your favorite ediane and our favorite color. I didn't know what's our favorite color. No kwa. Obi anti minchi. Okay, ain't no. When it comes to a man side, Obi wa A B A. And almost all cast and no me a preachers, mama. Omo ameshia almost I must say omo worry preachers. Omo a preachers, mama. And omo cast idea. It means say A B A said the church no su treaty omo fathers no omo ampe. It's almost on per se. Meaning, brother, be a worry preacher, Baba, and say, and in this attacker, I did do. No, because, hey, why are you on a quite better? No, sir, about no only no say, on worry preacher, the other, or a preacher, Baba, but no, as I know, I feel don't say or chance to who knows, hey, and there was a man preacher be about me, and or J, okay. And maybe it might be the way the church treats some of the preachers, into Emma. A man, especially preachers, mama and casa, but notwithstanding, a boy so they babe boy preacher no. Now it's me a Jumani, Okay, the me who yen say the inti na man kofo we kasa most local church I mean na preacher na yere no onye adwuma bia inti ohwe church we so ne how I see support to preachers na emboa inti na ma burden beda maame no so pa okay ti maame na sha say ono ton aduane na ono akobodo nkomi ni ade inti ɛma nkwara no nso ani anje efie anaasɛ ɔmo ani anje adwuma a ɔmo papa ne ɔmo maame nyinaa ɛyɛ so it is still a wake up call to us by then no a lot of preachers no are having whites most government workers ne nneɛma bebree they really support preachers no from that side nti a lot of issues nti ɛma na basa nti sɛdeɛ ɔka yɛn nua no maa no say saa na wafa wa adwemu die a yesrɛ wo munyi free mu adwemu na no de say yɛtwam enu ahen.
Okay, yeah, that's it. My question since the baby, the first one is that nema ayesua nyina is it possible say obi betimi de dodo na asiu even though you are preparing to go into it, but it's possible say people are person one the worry between the side man SEO. I'm want enter into the marriage before and son even though you are trying to say man, but it's possible between SEO. And number two, I think it goes in line with the first one. Does it take long to study someone to know the person better? If yes, do you have a guess period that be yeah enough so it's
okay. Mention say 3 second question. Say wo pese unhu obi a age na we interest say obetimi pese unhu say nipa obehu ni within a short time obehu ni maybe na me follow CID for kwan omofa so investigate one say Ghana police pese o chiwa ho o ye krofo a o de kodi bone no ba bia yen kan news no be 1 month intwam asa asem na koda recently some case bi a crow from shoot to mobile money lady bi mo wu ya o ma chia konfo any de o mo kwo hye no sa immigration officer bi a o mo kwo hye no o ma chia konfo ni nyina okay enti se wo pese wo study obi ehu ni ya wo interest e wo sa nipa ni mu no wo speed up and tell you ways how bit ma so wo hu nipa no e bia nipa no enua ma enamfo you can also take them as friends okay enti ekwan bi a pese ofa so hu obi no obetimi ehunu within a shortest possible time but ebi o ha ebi ade wo pese hu no unya ni sesi some might take time but enioma ebi a basic nioma bi anipa ne birthday kala ope aduane a ope ni sa nioma ni sa you can easily get to know them as fast as you can. Back to the first question. Yes, at times it is difficult to know everything and as ampanipa no ebetimi di emu bi SEO. And a fact, and you say, "Untimi hunu bibia and fa obia ansana wewura awari." But said in marriage, you should embrace what I call absorbers. I also me who say the missing shape, but emma adie bi a surprise and how meaning say they make an what because the surprise and also nya adie na wasa wo hwe na wan hwe ha the due diligence wasa wo hwe wa hwe on say obi tibi to car mono pa ba car na benya accident ana car mono a terrible ade na akonya accident it can be the fault of you and I say the fault of obi fufuro okay enti no the ambassador me chair say wa hwehwe the obesa ohwe mu nyina wie no develop something say hu a emma ne me ya ade bi ase wabomu bukra say enti bebre gina eno na bebre gina so edi divorce but me share this and because say our na wo komu no you are prepared for ade a eye anigye any ade a challenge and na how so one nya mentality now say oh I'm going for only the happiness ne nko a any obe sign because you are only looking for there the nko a so you embrace yourself and I say oh prepare on say whatever mehu biya no I will still manage that thing and if God wills so that bit be free and that dey nko bit manage at say hu bi wu and I say yakopon beba that is marriage and then me say our you get it see sanity Mike.
Okay, yeah, that's an addition and then you bring. Me fan say marriage process, you know, say there's a counseling stage. But me fan say we are no church anymore. My fundamental like basic diligence check and to them, you know, they feel say and the was say almost 2 akwa no be na 2 akwa mu. In fact, I you could have course you met bia but to omo mienu no omo wish say like a council stage in before marriage, you know, they will do DS after the marriage. Say will be decided on this stage. Are there any negativity? Abia, me find say like dangers be ahead of me find say sad decision, no. And I say, which of the two will you recommend?
See, asantifo baby almost so kwa ware aye dey. Bisa. Obi ani wa awko share adwuma bi ase anase ukorua uko invest wa ade bi mu. O say ade mi musa ho hwe. Very very dangerous. Enti when it comes to post counseling or post marital counseling, well, it's very good. But the emi hu ne say the any your nneoma e wo say unya before ansa na worry. It is a facts no na wo say unya. Enga say me ko remember because nyankopon am ye say a journey of no return. It is the also who know how do rem. You must get those facts before you enter. Onga say me remu we no say say na anything any me babachi. No, you can't do it. Entina I was say unya some premarital counselor and I say unya encheche bi hunu say the ade na esitie. Emma overview say say na ade na esitie yeah adwuma. Oh fine. But who remu na ebia for the first 2 stages, you know, you will try to fumble because at the end, obi anyway chair the car na also afidie the first time they no call ultimately the perfect that. Okay. Anya obey mistakes be one, but the more we use machine and na wo kokwa ade no. What da kra na wo ye, da ya enwane wa be yes ade. Enti I will never recommend say go best skip count baby at first na more that ideology na obi okwa ide afina go counseling bet ya answer na wa ko rem we dey hu here. But per my experiences kakra no ehun hia because enyoma bi wo a me our Arabian na council date kwa accommodation sa date no na akohia bibi ba na omunim e wo mo busua nim o ba na omunim ti later na ye ka say omo nkoye sa recent omo mani ba omo so na sa date ne mboa o enti ena said ye ka na sa council na nye a decision bi a nkofo bi omo bu amo no ebe impose omo so oh. But the woman say omo highlighting nyoma bi ena actual because said those people have gotten experience and I say omunim said the sad the this working na omo ma that exposure enti ya the best ya nyankopon no last question. Okay, say last question with you. Okay.
Me bajo na me pese me hu say enti abase no yo Mr. Right and I say Madam Right. I no ebe make it perfect marriage. Na I say ebi ni ho sa dia na je say me pese me hu say our any daily work be also we yet to maintain the marriage. Not precisely say obetumi exactly what you are looking for from the opposite sex.
Sure. And the last one is me say the differences bring you together. Then that differences will try to still confuse you in the marriage, and you are supposed to just maintain the differences still. But what is 18 they all can sign it. Adebi na hu bi mu do that adebi anipa na yen and then how the audio see when you say who person would be me na obey, which is very good. And then yes bi no. Yes. It will remove those differences na be mu no. Because ade no nyan rem ade say eyepe. Oh. But we remove say there be we watch we kakra we dey also me dey sha. See that be so you have to do it. Sa to a timer ebi be work it out, ebi be click it. Ebi so on click it. So that is it. Sana and na man aware. It was so okay. Nyankopon hia na onom wa ye. Na ya aware won koso kura ye emu. Na ya aware emeye no nyam hye. Won so aware kunu na yiwi num nyina no. Nyankopon enum obi ma o Kristo som so etimi enso Nyankopon ni. Nyankopon hia ye say ne da. Amen.
Chiranka Yankopon Dinda. Best Giant and was sooner. Ye be him na ko him number 34. Say, see, yam brother Ahin, and the Ebeko and Pibo. When you yam ne woo me 1 and 2 nipe. Oh, when you yam ne woo me dia. Jem kwa pa myama yemre bone moso na shame ampara majin kwa pa ne meje fo na metu mia dame tu mi ayese mekafo wa tonton wona madowo Reina o so mina so mena wo fremi yes memrawa domo ye mia bonya she mema ye na wo fremi sha ampara majen kwapa ne meje fo na metu mia Dame to me, yes, American wa tonton wo na mado reina. Yenu ahina won Bible.
ɛno ma yɛ mɔ mpaeɛ Nyankopɔn ne aban kɛse ɛna nnwomre yɛda wase sɛ wonam wakoa so na wama yɛate wo nsɛm ne wo hyehyɛeɛ a ɛfa awadeɛ ho ɛnɛ nnwomre yi ɛfiri wo kuada no ɛna wonam wakoa so ɛde wo nsɛm yi ɛdom yɛn ɛnɛ nso yɛde aba awieeɛ pii ɛna yɛateɛ na wo Nyankopɔn sɛ ɛbere aso ase na yɛtie wo nsɛm sei na sɛ yɛtu ho anamo a ɛbɛboa ama yɛtumi ate wo nsɛm ase na ama yɛkɔ awadeɛ mu a yɛso so yɛtumi ahunu nhyira a wo Nyankopɔn wode adua wɔ awadeɛ nhyehyɛeɛ mu na akɔ so ama yɛabrabɔ nso awie yɛpɛyɛ ɛbɛyɛ mu na yɛsɛ wo Nyankopɔn sɛ kɔ so dom wako ama ne nyansa ne nimdeɛ a ɛkyɛ ne saa na bɛpɛm biom de san ato yɛn nsa frɛ na wakɔ so abɛboa yɛn ɛnom na yɛsɛ sɛ yɛn nuanom a yɛboaboa wɔn ho na wɔbɛkɔ awadeɛ mu no Nyankopɔn bɛkɔ so aka wɔn ho na nsɛm yi wobɛtumi atu ho anammɔn sɛnea ɛbɛyɛ a sɛ bɛpɛ mu no wura awadeɛ mu a ɛtumi anya mu anigyeɛ a Onyankopɔn wode adua mu wɔn a wɔwura awadeɛ mu so no kɔ so hyɛ wɔn den na wɔkɔ so mfa wɔn nsɛm nyɛ adwuma na wɔntena wɔn mudie mu na ɛma wɔn ani gye wɔ awadeɛ mu san sɛ ebinom nam awadeɛ so ahwere wɔn nkwa na yɛsɛ Onyankopɔn sɛ ka yɛn ho na yɛn nso yɛntumi ani yɛn ho mfi saa ɔhaw no mu na mmom yɛkɔ awadeɛ mu a yɛhu sɛ ampa wo na ahyehyɛeɛ na woyɛ sɛ ɛnyɛ ade a ɛyɛ ɛma yɛn na mmom ɛnyɛ ade a yɛde ɔhaw ɛbrɛ yɛn ɛnwummerɛ yi yɛkɔ so gya yɛkra ahyɛ wo nsa aba a yɛbɛfiri adi ni akɔ yi yɛsɛ Onyankopɔn sɛ wobɛde ka yɛn ho de akɔdu asomdwoeɛ mu asɛ na wɔtwe mu da yɛde nka wɔ yɛn yɛhyia mu a ɛkɔ so aka sɛ Onyankopɔn no ayɛ yɛda wase anwummerɛ yi sɛ wɔte yɛn mpaebɔ ɛtie nkyinafoɔ ne agye nkwapa Yesu Kristo din mu amen
Amen. So, maintenance. Announcement.
Asadanke Nyankopɔn din daa yɛntie nkae wɔ kakra na yɛnhyɛ no nso ɛnna nnwuma yɛ dodoɔ yɛ